representing the Lancers, a 4-time Oklahoma State champion, 2-time Canadian World Team Trials All-American, 2-time Junior Fargo Freestyle American, and Junior Fargo Greco champion. He's a 2024 NCAA qualifier with the most nationally ranked wins in program history. A redshirt junior from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Eli Griffin.
All right, 141 pounds. Eli Griffin taking on Carter Nogle. There's a good hard collar tie to start things off as Eli Griffin welcomes Nogle to the Van Dyne Gym.
I don't think I'd believe that Griff was a 25-pounder last year.
No kidding. No, there's a headlock and body lock. Let's see who comes out on top of this. Nogle seems like he knows what he's doing up there. Chest-to-chest position. that got Coach Tomasello out of his chair.
Stressing.
Yeah.
Suits unbuttoned and everything.
Yeah. Nice single leg. What a beautiful timing on that shot. And he pops his head. That should be 3. It is. And Eli Griffin gets to work on top, and he is an absolute hammer on top. Claw ride on the left, steps on the foot to bring him back down to his knees. That shin going into the quad is so miserable. I had one of my college teammates used to do that every day, and I'm like, dude, you need to stop doing that. Like, that was the only defense I had. Claw and crotch return. Only defense I had was to last politely. That's about it.
You know, I've seen Griff ride out even bigger guys in our room.
No kidding.
Myself included.
And again, like, you know, the fact that he was a 25 last year is simply mind-boggling to me. Looks every bit of 41. There's that stab at the single leg. And I think what he's looking for is Nogle to step forward with that left leg a little bit harder. Griffin, a redshirt junior, I believe. NCAA qualifier last year at 125 pounds, which was an absolutely bananas weight last year.
It was a gauntlet.
Yeah, it was just so much fun to watch from afar. Now he's getting really moving on that fake. See if he pulls the trigger on it. Nogle seems more than content to stay up above the waist and go unders. He looks like he knows what he's doing up here. Eli Griffin punching overhooks. And there's a little bit of a trip attempt for Nogle. And Eli Griffin's going to throw a headlock out of bounds. Just for funsies. 15 seconds. Oh! He goes inside trip attempt and he's giving up back points. He's close to a fall. 4 seconds left on the clock. And that'll do it for the first. Ends the period on his back. Does Eli Griffin. It's 7-3 now in favor of Nogle. Look, here's the thing. I can't really blame Eli for going inside trip there. When you're up in that chest-to-chest position, you feel like you had better do something because he knows more than me up here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I see some people shaking their heads to this, but you feel threatened in that position. You got to make action because to just stay there generally doesn't work out for you.
And I've seen Griff hit big moves there too, so.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be another.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, he did hit something like that, an inside trip to start the match against Indiana.
Yep.
And gives up an escape now. 9-3. And riding time still, there's a duck under attempt for Griffin. He's going to have to claw his way back, and he's going to have to do it quick. Down by 6. Nice little stab at the leg. He's going to have to get back to that single leg. He's starting to square Nogle up a little bit more. That left leg is getting a little bit closer. There it is again. and gets behind. Shin Wizard now by Noble. That should be a little bit of a problem. And he's got a nice bite on it. Sits him, tries to sit him down, can't quite. Big trip and return for Eli. I think they're gonna have to cut him. There you see Coach Nato telling him to cut him. 9-6. Down under a minute here in the second. And I don't know, you might want to hang on to him now. So Griffin clawing his way back into this match.
You gotta look at that riding time too. It's creeping over a minute.
Yeah, we're 109 now. So Griffin, wise to stay on top.
Falcon wrestler leading by a score of 9-6. 38 seconds left in the second period. Griffin with a minute.
I'll say Nogo looks like he's been keeping very good position this whole match.
He is. He is. He gave up those 2 single legs, and I think most guys in the country give that up.
One escape,
Those were perfectly timed. So now that riding time's up over a minute, Eli Griffin cuts Noble and brings the score 10-6. I'm sure there's a nice duck under, and he might not want to go upper body with him again.
I think I'd stay out of there now.
There's a chin into a leg, and short time coming at you. So looks like 10-6 is going to be the way the second period ends.
At the end of 2 periods,
Bottom will be the choice for Griffin. Don't forget, he does have riding time, and it's at 1:12. So an escape in under 12 seconds would behoove him. There's a nice job getting an escape from the sit out. And riding time at 1:09. So Griffin is, in effect, only down by 2 with the riding time as of now. Nice single leg, catches a corner of his eye right on the inside of the kneecap like you're supposed to. Brings him up to his feet now and brings him down ever so gently. Close to danger, but not yet. He's not broken that 90-degree plane. Griffin stepping backwards now into a sit-out. He's going to have to step over the leg. And referee blows it dead because he doesn't like wrestling.
And 2-second pause and stalemate already, I guess.
1:15 on the match clock. 1:09 on the riding time clock. Nice single leg, and there's a stall call provoked for Noble, or against Noble, I should say. Nice single leg, back on the knee, great job. He goes back to that upper body. He might want to think again. And down under a minute, pace has quickened for sure. Chest wrap now for Noble, and
Rev's giving out these stalemate calls pretty quick.
that was a quick stalemate. And you know what? I'm sure the CBU bench will take it because it's hard to score from that chest wrap position. And Eli Griffin getting to work in the neutral position. He's going to have to go here. There's a nice duck under and catches a takedown. He had rear standing hammers on the mat. No takedown yet. And pops his head for 3. 29 seconds left. Eli Griffin takes the lead with riding time. It's 10-10 on the bout board, but it is in effect. Now, 17 seconds left. He can't give up an escape. Otherwise, they'll go into riding time, or excuse me, into overtime. Huge ride out here for Eli Griffin with 17 seconds left. Tight waist, and Noble doing a great, he got a stall call to give. I don't know if he wants to be up here though. Brings him right back down to the mat. And he's gonna have to go on it. He does. Great job by Eli Griffin to bring it on home.
And that's great right there. That's all about mental mental toughness. And I just say Griff's one of the toughest guys on the team. He's showing.
I can't argue with you, but I will say this. I think it shows a tremendous amount of maturity in the sport. I'm not saying he finds a way to give that match back last year, but it certainly would have been a little bit more interesting at the end.
Yep.